Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Heather Di Maio from Optimize Group in Milan, Italy. You can check us out at www.optimizegroup.it. So continuing in our SEO series, today we're going to keep it short and simple. We will be talking about basic site structure 101. So let me tell you from the get-go that site structure is extremely important, especially in the development phase of your website. So you really don't want to leave it in the hands of a web developer, because if it goes on and continues and then, let's say, falls on the desk of an SEO agency and it hasn't been properly structured, it will come back to haunt you, I promise. So take care of it in the beginning and you won't have any problems in the future that will cost you more time and more money. So when we speak about site structure, you have to take into consideration two things: the user and the search engine crawler, which basically goes in and crawls your website. Speaking of this as well, I don't want to forget, dear users, this is very, very, very important. In the development phase of your website, you want to make sure that you block your site from the crawlers using the robots.txt, because basically you don't want them to go in and crawl your website before it's ready. So make sure you do that. But, however, when you are finished, make sure that you unblock it. This can be a big rookie mistake here. So for today, for example, we're going to take a dentist office. So let's say we have a new client who's a dentist, let's say in New York City, and the name of our website is heatherdentalcare.com. So what do we do when we have a new client? Well, we sit down with the client and we talk to them, and we ask them what they do, what services they offer. And then after that, we do what's called a keyword research. So we go and we see what people are searching for the most on the web in relation to what our client has told us. And then what do? We bridge the two. So what our client has told us, what services they offer, and what are the most searched keywords on the web. And we come up with something like this. So here is a basic site structure. Now, if you are a visual learner like myself, you can imagine this as a home page with the horizontal menu going across the top here. And these are the main categories. So based on what our client has told us, we have, they take care of dental implants, dental hygiene, orthodontics, and then of course you always want to have an about us and a contact us. This seems quite normal, it goes without saying, right? So then, if you take the mouse and you hover over the categories, what pops up are called the landing pages, right? And then people can go and click on these. So how did we come up with these landing pages right here? Well, of course, we spoke to our client, and then we also saw what people were looking for on the search engines in relation to these topics. So for example, dental implants. People were looking up how a dental implant works. How do you do it? What's the procedure? How much does it cost? What's the price? What are the risks? Does it hurt? What does the before and after look like? So from that, we came up with these landing pages right here. Now I say that site structure is extremely, extremely important because you have to figure that 60 to 70% of your traffic is coming from the search engine, correct? So you want to make sure that when people are looking up these things, that we are sucking in as much traffic from these search engines as we can. So when people are looking for risks involved with dental implants, we want to make sure that our page comes up, and then when they click on it, they land, hence landing page, on this page right here of your website, okay? So, moving on, over here, of course you have your About Us. Everybody wants to know who you are, especially for something like dental care, dental surgery. You don't want anybody working on your mouth that is not experienced, doesn't have the proper certifications, doesn't have testimonials. Contact us, of course, this is important as well. Where are you located? We need a phone number, we need an address, goes without saying, correct? And then of course you want to add these, or you want to connect each one if you have more than one location, as we do here. So we have a New York office, and we have a Washington office. You want to connect each one to Google My Business, so that when people are in the area, they look it up, your page comes up. So I think that we have covered everything for today. So join me next week where we will dive right into keyword research. Thank you.